Hey guys, it's Samantha.
And it's Nat.
Welcome to episode 7 of FMC Squared. So this week we are reviewing Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None.
And I'm going to go through and give a brief summary of the book so you guys are just aware of what we read. So the book is basically about 10 people that travel to this kind of rich memory of an island, I will say. Like it has this kind of ambiance of it being rich. And they're all under the premise that they are supposed to be meeting this special person that they kind of remember, but then they also don't fully remember them. And one by one, these people start getting killed off. And as time goes on, of course, paranoia is being raised and people are being concerned about who the murderer is. And it takes you on a whirlwind. But
it's
not
a mystery.
But it's a mystery, all right.
It's a mystery.
It's definitely a mystery. It's not a mystery. Let's rate the book first before we jump into it.
My rating, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me personally to get through this book because of the fact that it was written in a different language from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's much more prim and proper, and I guess maybe I'm just uncultured swine, but I just felt like...
I felt like I was dumb.
It was rough. Dude, the page 1, okay, was thick for me. It was hard to get through. I was reading page 1. It took me about 20 tries.
Literally.
I think it said something racist about a Jewish person. And
yes.
I could not get past this because I was like, did I just read that right or am I having a stroke? And it took me like a week.
Like I was having like an aneurysm.
So 0 out of 5 stars for me. If had not been for this podcast, if I can just be true to my heart, I don't think I would have ever finished it. If I can be really blatant about it.
Okay, so I'm not as bad as Samantha. I will at least give it a 1 out of 5. I mean, it did have some mystery to it. I mean, if it's abiding by the category that it says it is, I guess
you're right.
Does. Okay,
I'll give 1 star because the writing itself wasn't horrible. It really wasn't. It's just the time. It's not.
I was not born in 1939.
Exactly. We are in a different era.
Yeah. And it was not converted over well.
And I think we've just seen so much nowadays in media and things like that what at the time I think probably blew people's socks off is just something that we're kind of like...
desensitized to.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds exactly like Glass Onion, the movie that I saw. You know, it's just...
Yeah.
But that's just me, that being real, and I wish I could sound cultured and lovely, but to be honest, no.
I didn't get it.
Yeah. So if you guys want to pause and read the book, take it on your own. We are just 2 people. You know what I mean? You might like it. There's a lot of people out there that revere... Obviously, this was banned for things that we're gonna get into.
Yes,
but let me just say, in the future, my friends,
we will be further reviewing books before we decide to read them.
Because disclaimer, she's racist.
She's definitely racist.
We should have guessed that after page 1.
And honestly, though, basing a book in 1939. Even if it was, let's say they made the book in 1939, they wanted the plot to be made in 1939, you would have to be racist now.
Yeah.
In order to make a plot.
Vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, I just couldn't swap. Listen, it was rough, y'all, for me personally.
Yeah. Honestly, all right, I know Samantha said that the writing was not that bad, but the writing was actually shit. First of all... there were those books that are more descriptive than what they should be.
Yes.
They use so many words to describe something that's so plain and simple, and in the process you get lost in
what you need.
Yes. It's why are you telling me? So Benny flipped over a chair, and I'm not saying that there's a Benny in this book that flipped over a chair, but you're telling me Benny fell to his demise. He twisted, and then he then frolicked over the fucking floor, and it's just I can't keep up.
Right. You're I get it. Just get to the point. I'm lost in the sauce. When she described things, where I was at was kind of
yeah,
I needed to know the people more to care that they were dying. If I can be totally honest, please
let's talk about the people. Number
10 different people.
Yes, the biggest piece is there's way
my
too
ADHD
many people.
could not. I was like, who?
I said, please hurry up and start killing them because I can't even keep up.
I literally, in the first chapter or two, you meet 10 different people.
Yes.
She gives too many names. I don't need a first and last government name. Just give me like
Sometimes
one
you even
name.
get the middle.
Call him the judge, you know? Like, she just went so into these people as far as their names, but as you didn't emotionally feel connected.
Yeah, like fuck Dr. Armstrong. We don't give a fuck if he dies.
Yes, like, you know what
who even is he?
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, so let's get to what really happened. So this book, basically, these people come into it. They're all going to this island, and they're kind of like, where are we going? At this mysterious island no one knows about. They're all very intrigued.
Yes, everyone has received like a similar letter by someone that like they think they met in college, or maybe they even like saw in a fucking...
I think my friend so-and-so knew him. Yes.
And no one actually like knows for sure who this person is, but they're all intrigued to go to this island because the island does have a reputation.
Yes,
someone like bought the island out for like lots of dollars and shit like that.
And it's been something that's been very elusive for a long time.
Yes,
People kind of want to know. They're nosy.
Yeah, they're curious as to what goes on this island. I think it has like the reputation that it's like some party island. I think of it as like the Great Gatsby. You know how like Gatsby throws like these anonymous parties?
Yes.
And no one even knows like who Gatsby is.
Yeah, who exactly is the owner of the house?
Yes.
Yes.
It was kind of like that same ambiance when they went there, except like it was trash. But
yes. So I think what this book, you know, as you go through, there was all these little tiny figurines that were on this table.
Yes.
There was 10 of them. And at first these people are kind of like, okay, where is the owner of the house? And the people that are there to take care of the house are like, we don't know. We just got here last week and no one's been here at all.
Yes, we've just been taking
like,
care of the house, making meals because someone has told us to, which is fucking dumb.
Which is crazy. You're like, what happened in your life that you just felt the need to flee to such a fucking weird ass place? But then they go and basically these people say, oh, don't worry, this boat always comes.
Yes, and he makes sure you guys have all the supplies that you need.
And these people are like, cool, we'll be able to dip because this is weird vibes and we're not into it anymore. Like, where's the owner? We're down. We're out. But then they're all hanging out and they're kind of talking everything over. And one of them plays a recording. And this recording kind of outs all of their dirty laundry.
Yes.
All the skeletons in their closet, if you will. And that's kind of where it gets a little bit messy. The little lyric that goes along.
Yes, the lyric that tells you how everyone gets murdered eventually, and this is what the whole entire story is based off of. So kind of you already know how the story and the plot is gonna go. I guess the mystery is figuring out who's
orchestrating this.
But like honestly, at some point you just stop giving a fuck. So I'm just gonna read it.
Who started giving a fuck?
No. You're right.
Yeah.
So it goes, 10 little soldier boys went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9.
9 little soldiers sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
8 little soldier boys traveling in Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7.
7 little soldier boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in halves, and then there were 6.
6 little soldier boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5.
5 little soldier boys going in for law. One got into chancery, and then there were 4.
That shit don't even rhyme.
I literally don't even know what that means. Carry on.
4 little soldier boys going out to sea. A red heron swallowed one, and then there were 3.
Also, like, what the fuck? A bird swallowed a kid. Anyways, 3 little soldier boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. Who the fuck is in charge of these kids? Keep going.
2 little soldier boys sitting in the sun. One got frizzled up, and then there was 1.
Like, you got sunburned to death? I can't.
One
little soldier boy left all alone. He went and hanged himself, and then there were none. Okay, first off, one little boy overslept himself to death. Agatha Christie, if you were here, bitch.
To hell with you.
He overslept him. First off.
So, obviously, I won't even say Samantha and I, because I will be taking too much credit. But Samantha went and did some research about this book because obviously it makes no fucking sense.
I had questions.
So you want to start understanding the origin of it.
I was like, we are idiots. How can we better ourselves?
About this book before we do this review so we're not embarrassed
For you
by
guys. It was for you guys.
And we discover
Mm-hmm.
that the book was actually... The original title of the book was actually 10 little...
Yeah.
10 little bleeps. 10 little people of my color.
Yeah.
I happen to be African American. But the derogatory term for it, if that makes any sense.
And then we later found this book had been banned.
It had been banned and republished. So I do think it's odd that this book was able to be republished.
I'm going to write the Volturi about this. I'm going to tell some people.
I personally was not a fan of it. It was really just a lot to track.
Yeah, it was. Here's the thing. I think to do something where you invite that many characters in and then kill them off, if you want me to be involved, I need to at least care about a couple of the characters. And it was too quick they were introduced and too quick they were killed. And I'm not saying I would have wanted to read a longer book because...
Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to deal with that book in a longer version.
But I can see that at the time it would have been like, wow, what a crazy book to put out where like everyone dies pretty much. And the thing is that the judge guy didn't die per se, you know.
Per se, that's what they saying.
Yes, it was like this whole scheme and then, you know, it's just very messy, but essentially it just wasn't our vibe.
No, I want to say
English
something positive,
I guess, and you're like,
English
I
lit.
really need to like, you know, see what happened in the olden days and like with the way they used to write, but pass for me.
I'm not, it wasn't.
We're gonna do better.
Next time we will do better.
And you know what? We are gonna do better because I'm sure everyone has seen talk of the movie Housemaid.
Yes, the movie Housemaid. I am one of those people, I'm so anti, like, whenever everybody else is watching something, I'm, like, purposely not gonna watch the movie until, like, everyone is, like, over the hype.
And we need to read the book, so...
We are going to be reading The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. She has a lot of good books.
Which I've never read, so I'm really excited.
I've not read them either. I'm just like assuming.
If this gives us just a little tidbit for those of you that have not seen anything about it.
Yes.
So it's a best-selling psychological thriller about Millie, a young woman with a secret past who takes a job as a live-in maid with a wealthy Winchester family, only to discover they have dark secrets and dangerous games, leading to a twist-filled story of manipulation and survival. So this came out in 2022, and then obviously the film came out, I believe, right at the end of 2025.
Yes, it did.
So for those of you that hasn't seen it and also want to read the book,
yes,
go ahead and read it, and then come
back to us. Please come back to us.
And, you know, it'll be better next time, we swear.
Yeah, honestly, before we just end this, if you made it all the way to the end and maybe you just didn't read the book by Agatha Christie, just don't read it.
Just don't. And disclaimer, this is all, of course, our personal opinions.
Yes.
We are not affiliated with anyone or paid by anyone. So you could also not care at all about our opinions.
And still go and read the book, honestly, but you will be let down.
Yeah, you might be like, they are uncultured swine, and this was crushed.
Yeah, maybe I am uncultured.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Yep. So, thank you guys so much for joining our podcast tonight at FMC Squared.
Yes, and we will see you guys next time.
Nice.
Happy reading.